wrong, but you give me this vibe that you've been through a lot in life, but you withstood the test of time and truly became one of a kind.
You are lit like a flame with a personality that nobody can tame. Unapologetically you, I can't imagine what you've been through. I believe that you've got a story to tell, and that there were moments where you felt like you were by yourself. You tried to relate and roll the dice in an attempt to break the ice, and picked up a few vices. I mean, everything comes with a price. Yeah, you said you hold many secrets, I bet they aren't in the single digits. I could only imagine, I mean, I can't begin to fathom, but I know the strength and love were your anthem that pulled you through and made you unapologetically you. Though through the flames you were refined, you came out of the other side as one of a kind, still haunted by the life you left behind. And I bet you can tell me everything you've been through, but nobody knows, nobody but you. And the rest of the world is left without a clue, cause nobody knows, nobody but you. When life raised the stakes, you found yourself making the same mistakes until you decided to learn from them. But to no surprise, the world still condemns and sees you no different from who you were. However, you know how you made it this far. You shouldn't be ashamed of your scars. They are now a part of who you are, so you should embrace them. You prove to be immune to the world's venom, its judgment and toxic fumes. Immune to people with masks and costumes that hide their faults, but criticizing others by default. And dim they seem to be inferior, cause they never took a good look at the man in the mirror. You remain a mystery, a work of art with a lot of history, whose value inflates over time. Truly, you are one of a kind. You are one of a kind. You are one of a kind. And I bet you can tell me everything you've been through, but nobody knows, nobody but you. And the rest of the world is left without a clue, cause nobody knows, nobody but you. I'm talking about you that became pregnant at a young age, after which your parents were enraged and kicked you out on the streets. But after years of struggle, you landed on your feet. Now that very child takes care of you and gives this life meaning and value. I'm talking about you that were wrongly imprisoned and spent most of your life in prison. The person that the world still resents, whose release wasn't as publicized as their imprisonment. You can finally take in a breath of fresh air. You better than anyone knows that the world isn't fair. It's not about facts or evidence, it comes down to which lawyer has the better argument. I'm talking about you that were a victim of rape, whose hands were tied and mouth taped in order to grant satisfaction to another, but remain silent till this very day, cause the perpetrator was your father. And I bet you can tell me everything you've been through, but nobody knows, nobody but you. And the rest of the world is left without a clue, cause nobody knows, nobody but you. And I bet you can tell me everything you've